back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's so. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Y'all been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it then believe. Bad time that I came through when I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reround. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about to get it on at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. weighing in at 78.9 kilos. He's 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr. Weighing in at 174 pounds, he's 5'11" with a reach of 74 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right, this is one of those arenas where you have to fight.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. This is a high-octane battle. He just got caught with a big right. Swing and a miss with the hook. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Biting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Nice counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Couldn't land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
And there's the bell to start round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
That uppercut misses. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Oh, what a punch! Those counter punches have to hurt. Like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
And there's the bell for round three. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throws the uppercut but misses. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's off. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
They're going to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
There's a counter shot.
No.
Straight right just misses.
Boom.
And he scores with the counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. What a a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right.
There's the bell for round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
How would you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
So he's going to taunt here. Did you see that? Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. We take another look. It's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
You're right.
Until you get into it. Get up, Pepsi.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Sure. That's nice.
Perfect counter shot.
That's nice.
Do you believe this?
Stop wrong with you.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go.
I'm gonna shit on his fucking lip.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get your mind back, get your focus back,
Fuck
and get that
on.
jab back. Just boxing, be smart.
There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
What's up?
Catch and shoot. A perfect counter lands. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax.
Let me tell
Because
you.
you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. They've got to
Oh,
relax.
It's building because I was gonna knock your fucking melon off.
Reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Come on, bro.
That big hook doesn't land. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Oh my God. They're doing you.
Swing and a miss for that jab. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Fuck. Fuck. That shit.
Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Back on the job. That was a terrible.
Here we go in the 6th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Well done with that counter shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Swing and a miss with that hook. No rest for the weary. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, it's going to be absolute uproar.
Go back out there. Take it.
Okay, I'm happy.
So just keep hitting on the end of his jab.
And then start gathering your pace.
Here we go. It's round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter punch. Can't find a home for that jab. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now you're going to find out.
Straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do different?
Well, sometimes it can be the sweet.
There's the bell to start round 8. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Caught him. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Both men men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And then...
Oh, my God, Johnny! Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here.
I can't move.
Pensacola's
Bro, what the fuck? Bro.
Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got it.
Reem is retarded.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Reem is fucking retarded, bro. How did he win the fucking fight, bro?
Some might have thought...
And me, I won that fight. They literally gave this nigga a fucking knockout. A knockdown. Like, what? And then I'm blocking the fucking face and I can't block. Shit was glitch. Like, what? Yeah.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
That was anything, bro. That shit just blew me.
We've heard of sleeping with the fishes. We're about to fight with the fishes here at the Atlantis. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. A man that broke barriers. The one and only Joe Louis. He's Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights in the history of this fine sport. He is the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali.
This bout.
What a pleasure it is to be here. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Left hook. It's finding its target. Straight right just misses.
What you gonna do?
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Because, nigga.
You just split the guard with another uppercut.
You better hit me. You better hit me like that. You better hit
Just
me
as
harder
quickly as it
next time.
slows down, it heats back up. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
What, yo?
So much firepower here. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
The flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
That's gonna be not even on his tools. He's easy. He's easy money.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
I'm not gonna lie, that's on them. I'm not so fucking excited.
They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next? There's the bell for round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good left hook.
He's fucking cool.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. And with the uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches just misses with that left uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the score. On to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. Well done with that counter shot. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered.
What's that? That's my fight.
There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Yeah.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight.
I don't know how he's doing that. He's tripping.
Jab misses. One punch could change everything in this battle. So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. Perfect count. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Fucking dude.
A round that seemed like eternity for them. Here's the bell to start round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A straight right just misses.
What's wrong with you?
That punch is beginning to take its toll. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt.
Don't blame me. What are you talking about?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know what, I've been in fights like...
Back into the fray here in round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division.
Oh my God.
Jab slightly off target. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. No doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain, baby.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. No secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's start the 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Missing with that jab. Good counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. To this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
one punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear. Round 7, here we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on a building ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Very good. Very good.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, took him out.
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know they fight.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter... There's the bell to start round 8. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because you're...
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did...
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym.
Bust his ass. I need to fix his ranking system, brother. There needs to be more points when you get knocked out. More points when you beat a nigga right higher than you. That's what we're doing, man. Like, bro, that nigga was like 3 shits higher than me. So being, so we had to handle.
2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7.
Nigga say you could have a fight nigga as well. This is a college shirt right here. That's fun. Big ass right there. Punch on me. We gotta make them miss. Calm him a little bit and then we go in. We gotta hit him. We gotta do a lot of shit better than this nigga. He just kinda good. You gotta find himself out there. Yeah. Oh shit.
One, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
up. Trying to fuck up.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on.
Trying to do. I don't like that shit. You don't hit hard. It's like a fucking bitch.
Okay, now you're switching off and starting to make mistakes.
This nigga keeps trying to like humble for real. Should we have a chill round? Let me make this a chill round. Yeah, bugging out. Nigga hits like a fucking derby. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, she's tired. Just throwing shit.
Come on, do you want to win this fight?
Nigga hits like a fucking charger. Like, seriously. Niggas is playing. I love that shit. Hit like a fucking bitch. Put that shit on the 70 ball. Oh my god. Let's see.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Right, let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out. Just take the round off.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good man, good man.
I know you like that,
You
coach.
don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Let's do it.
Alright, fuck that heavy nigga shit. Fuck that. I'm gonna tag this shit off. Alright. We got 3 more rounds with me. Good wrestling. Wow. You hit like a fucking bitch, man. I like dead ass.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Yeah. I'm tweaking. I was really trying to knock him out. He couldn't. Some shit. beating niggas the fuck up, yeah.
Just wanna fall and run away. Away from this place, away from the things broken. Promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life and on your way. Give me a new day.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch out.
Be smart, counter. Be smart and counter and stick that jab on.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
I'm punching the fuck out of this nigga.
Completely get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Don't worry about our round. Don't worry.
Do your business.
Make him miss. Make him pay.
I'm gonna wear this nigga out, bro.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. Now it's a...
Let's go.
Yep. He's already getting tired. Yeah.
Mate, what you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on.
Tujo's gonna break this nigga down.
Don't let me in your head. That's it. Stick to what you're doing.
Keep embarrassing him. He's trying to fight the ground. Keep embarrassing him. Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus. completely. Get your mind back.
Come on, what you doing? Stay focused. Stay focused. Get your mind on the job. Forget the crowd. Gotta stay focused.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big.
Let's do it.
Singles aren't working. Start coming with the javelin.
Hey, are you all right? Are you okay?
Come on, you're letting him back into it now. Get back to that gate. Switch on. Get your boxing back together. Mate, you need to pick it up. You need to pick it up. You're winning the round.
Yeah. Oh, you duck.
Games Pride chat.
corpse. Man try come for the bell, but I punch you never saw ended all of your hawks. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hands, your jaw could assure. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences, or you're going no poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king?
Who could forget when Tyson Fury fought Francis Ngannou right here at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia? Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr., 78.9 kilos, 180 centimeters tall, with a reach of 188. And up against him, it's David Benavidez. He's 6'2" with a reach of 74.5 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what?
It's Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, turned.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting 2-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez.
Yo, niggas duck me. Duck my wreck.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Here he comes. The greatest, Muhammad Ali, fighting.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it.
No boxing, man.
This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when these people are on let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Oh, that jab's starting to mark them up. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. A beautiful left uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? An uppercut to the body. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder. On to the second round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He doesn't like a fight like this. He doesn't like the third jab.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
He's a mad kind of fight. He's boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jabs, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. Jab misses. Halfway through the round, and whoa, wait a minute! Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Disaster averted.
Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself. When you compose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
Try to use what you've got. I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use the speed. Frustrate and make it walk into shot.
Got him with a clean right uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Here's the bell to start round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make you fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter shot lands. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
counter punch. Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
For us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, without thinking, you just have to be smart enough. You've got to be like a little faker, pickpocket.
Step back for just a moment. The courage on display here is incredible. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape. Oh, not Johnny! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems. That moment of trouble. Hold it right there! Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. The bravery being shown. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. You're okay.
beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
It's the heavyweight division. 1 punch could end this fight.
Gotta ruffle their feathers, Todd. Cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee. Because once someone with an excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Straight right just misses. Do you believe this? Beautiful counter punch. A perfect counter lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this who can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Perfect counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What would you... Here comes round 7. And we enter the 8th round. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again.
You saw it here live.
That shit was a fucking fluke. Bum ass second. Wait, one more.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Dmitry Bivol. He's 183 centimeters tall, which matches his reach, which is also 183 centimeters. And he'll be facing Roy Jones Jr., weighing in at 78.9 kilos. He's 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Here comes Dmitry Bivol, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world today. He's as humble as he is dominating, the light heavyweight champion of the world. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, fighting out of Kyrgyzstan by way of Russia, presenting the acclaimed light heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Dmitry Bivol.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit.
What do you want to do?
No defense for that hook. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. Counter shot lands. Just misses with that jab. Straight right, just misses. See more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they do.
Here we go. It's round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Drop their guard, they get caught. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Timing beats speed, speed beats power. That left hook missed. Just a moment. Missing with that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Like that, I'm happy. Good man. You want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You let him back in. We're better than people take him out. He's ready to go.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Which fighter will say no loss? That hook doesn't score. Catch and shoot. That punch scores. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bebo in that last round. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? On to the fourth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? And excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Fight that's got that quick footwork, speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be hard night tonight for the judges.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
You've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Eagle on that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. So much firepower here. That left hook doesn't find its target. This fight is certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power, that might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just a match made in heaven.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Another scoring shot there. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Walk away from each other and then right back into trouble. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bevo on that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. There's the bell for round 6. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to do, Todd, it's anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in the guess.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Here we go, it's round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. Him clean. Straight right just misses. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still walk on. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the chin bone. You just got to try to cut them, skin them, keep them speed.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Nice counter. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Well done with that counter shot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Beal in that last round. Talk about a one. And we enter the 8th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Seen in the past for this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on.
Whoa, Johnny! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. One shot it was, completely gone. I thought there's no way to finish this round. But look at it.
Whoa, Johnny! And now Dimitri Bivol is dazed. at least for now.
Got caught sleeping.
Very close now with 10 seconds.